I know, Sass. It's time to get busy. It's time to get busy, huh, Sass? It's time to get busy. I've been procrastinating most of the day, okay? Let's get busy. Let's get busy. You ready to get busy? You helping Daddy? Okay, make sure you do your rounds and make sure Daddy's safe, okay? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Hello, my clunks and clunkettes. Today is a very special day. Why, you may be asking, is because we are going to remove the heads from the. We are going to remove the heads from S tenacious. I know, it's exciting. Obviously, there's two heads. Yeah, you might have seen, or you might not have seen, or you will see, or you might not because you'll never watch it. But I digress. The video on removing the valve covers, the lower intake manifold, the upper intake manifold, and the throttle body and the tubes and the intakes and all that goodness. That has been out for some time, and it's all been cleaned up and painted and looks fantastic, if I don't mind saying so myself. With all this being said, Project S tenacious. First things first, we must get organized. I will show you what I've done to make sure the 6 voices in the head don't argue while we're removing the heads, the push rod, removing the heads and the push rods and all the other materials involved. The exhaust manifolds must come off as well. What are you gonna do? As I keep telling the 6 voices in my head, they're just nuts and bolts. As long as you remember where the nuts and bolts came out of and where they go, you'll have no problems. So let me give you a quick overview of what I've done to organize the chaos that is about to ensue. That sounds like a very good description. Let me turn this around and I'll show you, I'll describe it to you. Self-explanatory, but it might not make sense to you because you don't have the same voices in my head that I do. You might though. So hopefully this helps you in the future. Beautiful. Do 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 do. Da 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 dee dee. In front of us we have the engine block and the 2 heads, the valves, the push rods, the springs. And you see we have some orange tape. You can use blue or white or green or none, I don't care. So first we're going to start off and all that good stuff. And as you can clearly see, rods are oppositely placed. Same with this side. And then of course we have the head for the right and the label just like so. Okay. Most likely, I won't be talking during all this. I'll just be working so you can see everything that I'm doing. I have watched many of YouTube and read many of blogs, and I have not found where someone actually shows exactly what needs to be done to get these heads off. One person says you got to do this, and then they just do it, and then come back and say, okay, it's done. Well, how did you do it? What bolt did you take off? You mean I got to take more bolts off, and that bolt's got to come off? I mean, I have a lot of common sense. I'm pretty smart when it comes to this kind of stuff. Woo! Yet, had I known ahead of time, I was just going to do the intake manifold and the valve cover gaskets. But then I got further in and realized that I think the left head gasket is bad, because when I did the pressure test, I think some of the rusty water came out from underneath the head, in between the head and the block. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that nor deny, so I'm just going to do it all. Change it. There's things you have to do to the steering shaft. There's things you have to do to the exhaust and the exhaust manifolds. Obviously, I've removed everything that was attached to the block. There's little tiny brackets that need to come off, but I'm going to show you everything. I may not say anything about what needs to be done, but you will see, and seeing is 9/10 of the battle. So with that being said, let's see what I can do to make your life easier. Okay.
philosophical reflection I have today, can we therefore conclude that humans are concerned more with having than being?
Okay, so as we saw, we got one head. So I'm kind of half headless. That's kind of silly, but dumb, but it is true. I'm half headless on this truck right here. We just have, can you see it? That head right there. Now this has a little bit more apparatuses attached to it that we need to get off. We got the ABS and the brake lines all in the way, so this is going to be a little bit more interesting. Off camera, I did take off the exhaust flange bolts, nuts, things underneath the truck. So you've already seen that done on the other side. It's the same thing, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. With all that being said, I'm going to show you what needs to be done to take this side off. Like I said, it's a little bit more involved, more apparatuses. So join me. It'll be fun. Yeah, that's the right word to use. Here we go. So, as you can see, right there is the bolt to remove the shaft. Now, we don't need to remove it completely off, because there is the gear. It's 2 holes for the hoses, and then you have the shaft that goes up there. Now, from what I'm understanding and assuming, and you know what assuming does, insert funny pictures here. That bolt comes out, and it should release it, and that should just kind of push up a little bit and over to the right. So that'll kind of go over to the right there and kind of just sit on the rail. Once that's done, then we can come back up here and start taking off all these fun little accessories. We have one bolt back there that's attached to the head that's holding on the bracket for the spark plug wires that are right here. Everything's labeled, so I should be good. And I guess that should be it, and you'll see what I got to do. Without further ado, let's do this. Okay. Correct. Maybe that's what I need to do. Ah, look at that! It's working. Hi. Did you see that? Hey, it worked. I found something. Okay. Guess those have been a while, huh? Well, okay. That was fun. Not really. I had a bolt right back there. It took me an hour to get out. I just couldn't get to it. And then the one way in the back, I couldn't see it. Even when I stood up on my stool, I couldn't see it. But we got them out. We got all the bolts out of here. We got the manifold out. As you can clearly see, it's all out. Now, what I'm going to do is pry this out. But we have to be careful. On the end of this back here, of this head, just like the other head, there's a bolt holding a ground strap on. I really don't know how they expect people to get it out, but my guess is do it the same way I did on the last one. Pry this up, pull it out a little bit, and then unbolt it. But I think I'm going to try something different. I'm going to stand on my stool, bench, scaffold thing in front of the truck, and I'm going to reach over and I'm going to use my wrench and see if I can't get it that way. I have to be able to get it back on after the head is in place on both sides. So I think I'm in for a rude awakening unless I can figure out how to do it right now. So let's practice on that, because we always know we can take the head off, undo the bolt, undo the strap, and be done with it. I just can't believe that there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I'm just kidding. So, okay, let's do this, and I'll be back with you momentarily. Enjoy. Actually, yeah, it's right there. Yeah, feels good on my knees. Yay! Uh-huh. Okay. So as you can see, the fuel lines are right in front of the bolt at the behind of the head. So it's a little tricky, but I was able to get it size 14.
Success the Beatmaker. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Drop the world. Where'd they go? Drop the world. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Drop the world. Where'd they go? Drop the world. Drop the world. Let's go. Where'd they go? Drop the world. Where'd they go? Drop the world.
Well, clunks and clunkettes, there it is. Both heads are off the block. It was an interesting time. For someone who's never done it before, it took me 2 days, but to you, it's been, I don't know, 35, 45 minutes, an hour. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. There it is. Yeah. You want to know what's the most interesting thing? I have to put it all back in. Reverse. All this to change $50 in gaskets. While everything is out, waiting for the new gaskets, which of course are already here, duh, I'm going to clean the block. I'm going to clean both heads. We're going to clean the push rods. They're going to look brand new. Once that's all done, we are going to paint the heads. Some random color, high heat, of course. I might even take care of the block. I don't know. I'm also painting the rear diff plate after I replace that gasket. And I'm painting the transmission pan once I replace that gasket and filter. Why don't we go take a look at the list, cross things off, and go from there? Sounds like a good idea to me. 1 second, please.
We were waiting for the new rear diff gasket. I believe that came with a kit, but then again, I don't know. I'll have to check in on that. We do need rear diff fluid, so why don't we just go ahead and scratch some of this stuff off here. Let's get our fancy little marker. Isn't that cute? Let's see, we need to... we did that. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Let's see, what else did we do? Ah, yes, we moved both heads. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, X that. X that. Head gasket, valve cover, upper, lower. See what I tell you, all that work to take the heads off. And the manifolds. The exhaust manifolds. To replace $50 worth of gaskets. I got the good gaskets, so it was $50 instead of $30. And here's something also. I believe I took a picture and showed it earlier. Just in case I didn't. Cylinder head bolts. Heads. Brand new kit, brand new bolts. Upper, lower, inner, and outer. Pretty cool. Go ahead and close that up so we don't lose any of them. Because that would not be a good thing. Because I don't want to use the old ones. This kit right here is like wonderful insurance because it was only $22 plus shipping. Very interesting. My glasses. What do you think? Now I got to clean it all, put it all back together after the gaskets. But I'm going to come back to you in the next video and show you all that fun goodness. But of course, everything's going to be painted and ready to go. So, my clunks and clunkettes. I'm very excited. It was fun. It wasn't fun. There's a lot of cursing and a lot of banging and blood and fingers. It was... My little doggies weren't even out here most of the time. That's how fun it was. So, heads are gone. Block is open. We're ready to rock and roll. With all that being said, I'm going to bid you all a fine, a fair, a great adieu. Bye.